Alright, on to the 500 lap race at Martinsville. This is gonna be pain for me, I already know it is. But it's for the 500 sub stream, so it's Rexel, a big points leader with 2 wins. Jamie McMurray in second, doing a pretty good job. Bipple in third, rest in peace. And then I still don't really know how we won, because 35 lap run at Auto Club, everyone pitted, which didn't make any sense, because at the beginning of the race, people went longer than 35 laps without pitting. So I don't know. I just didn't. I mean, if it was like a 40 lap run, then I would have pitted. Like, even though I probably could make it 40 laps too, because like the AI just have less fuel than the player, and I don't want to take advantage of that. But the fact that they were able to go 35 laps before, I didn't want to be the one that. Like, I didn't want to pit and then someone else wins on fuel mileage instead. So yeah, we'll take that one. It doesn't really matter anyways. Puts us in the playoffs. I mean, yeah, and then that's it. None of this with this format. None of these races really matter until race 27. But yeah, here is the rest of the standings, and the Gibbs guys are struggling. First of all, Carl Edwards 18th, and then Hendrick guys also struggling. Dale Jr. and Jeff Gordon, and then you go down here. Oh yeah, Casey Kane also Hendrick, and then Denny Hamlin back in 32nd. He has not had a good start to his season at all. But going on to Martinsville, got upgrades in the car. I don't remember how we did here last time we came here, because I know we came. I know the first time I finished like 10 laps down, but then like later in the season, I don't remember how I did. But yeah, I felt pretty slow in practice, so we'll see. I guess I don't have a setup here. Alright. Because I would have named it 2025. Also, I turned off the speech. I don't know if you're not going to hear them here. Okay, there's no Mike Joy in DW, so I guess I'll take over for them. So yeah, I turned that off because at this track and only at this track. Oh, what the? What? No, what is going on? Why are all the cars black? Hold on. No, 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 no. I'm gonna restart the game. It's because because this stream thing is so stupid. They make it so unnecessarily complicated now. If I just exit, it's not gonna. No, I don't think it will. I'm gonna restart the game because the whole stream thing has just been so dumb. I had technical difficulties getting started. I was supposed to start this like 10 minutes earlier. But the way YouTube changed streaming now, it's just, it used to be simple. You make the stream on a browser, you put in a key in OBS and start the stream, and that's it. Now you have to connect your account, you have to choose the stream, you have to, I don't know, all this garbage, and then it like doesn't even work. That was the reason, is I picked the stream, but then it streamed to a different stream when I tried streaming it, and they just made it so unnecessarily complicated. It used to be so much simpler. And then, yeah, I've had, I don't know, probably at least 5 streams now since they made this change, to where I started like 10 minutes late because I couldn't figure stuff out, and like stuff just wasn't working as it should. And it's just so dumb. Well, whatever. Hey Ohio, how you doing? We're restarting this game because none of the cars were loading. Zero yards drafted apparently, okay. Alright, let's see if it works this time. Nope, all the cars are black. I don't know how to fix it. I don't know how to fix it. I already restarted the game. There's no other settings that I haven't changed any settings. I mean, I might just have to restart the whole computer. I don't know, because I had to like tab out of this game, and every time you tab, because of the dumb YouTube technical difficulties, and every time you tab out of the game, it like, I don't know. Don't know what's going on. Restarting the computer probably won't fix it, so I'm not even gonna try that. We'll just go ahead and run with a bunch of black cars, I guess. We'll figure out who's who. But yeah, as I was saying, no commentary because at this track they or no, not no commentary, no spotter, because at this track the spotter never shuts up. But yeah, it's just so annoying. Like it's like more than half the cars are in black. Like how has this happened? Because usually when this glitch happens, it's only like a couple cars. I don't know, maybe today's just not a good day. Maybe we should just try this again like on Sunday, because should we try this again on Sunday, to be honest? I mean, thing is, I don't know what I'm going to be doing on Sunday, so whatever. I'm tired of dealing with YouTube right now. I have a feeling that if I do it on the Sunday, I'm just going to get the same issues, and it's going to take me half an hour to get the stream started, and having to tab out of the game a bunch of times. And I personally never got this glitch yet. I don't know what causes it, but like, there's no way to fix it. I tried restarting the game already. Because like it used to happen a lot at the beginning when I was streaming this game. Like the first handful of streams of this game, it was happening. But then I don't know what fixed it, but it just suddenly never happened again. And it maybe happened like one time a little later. But then, yeah, it happened like a bunch of times at first, and then it just never happened again, and then now all of a sudden, half the field is black cars. And it was never this many even before, it was only like 2 or 3. Old hardware, where it's not my computer. I literally haven't changed anything. Like, I haven't changed any graphics settings or nothing like that. Nothing on my computer is different from last time I played this, which was only 3 days ago. The game worked just fine then. Still well. But yeah, I was struggling a lot in practice when the tires were wearing out. Do I send it 3 wide on Danica? I'll give her a break. Yeah, whatever. We'll just deal with it. Because I just have a feeling that like restarting my computer or trying it again another day won't fix it. So what's the point? Just run the race. Pretend I'm in a recession. Yeah, it's like a test day. This is just a test day. That's all this is. A 500 lap test day. Half the teams don't have paint schemes yet. Danica did there, but got out of the way. Now I'm gonna get by her whether she likes it or not. She's not gonna fight me on the outside. Oh yeah, send it in deep. Oh, I'm putting them in the wall, my bad. Yeah, you have to brake a lot earlier in this game than NASCAR 25. In NASCAR 25 you can brake comically late. Brakes in NASCAR 25 are like, whoa, Amarola. Brakes in NASCAR 25 are like F1 brakes. But yeah, what probably caused this was me tabbing out of the game a bunch of times because just how stupid YouTube's new streaming system is. How you have to, all the things you have to do to get a stream to start. Again, before, like a month ago, all you'd do was get a key, copy and paste it in OBS, and bang, just start streaming. It was super easy. Now you have to connect your account, authorize it, do a bunch of settings both in the browser when you create the stream and on OBS to, like, I don't know. It took me a while to figure out what settings I'm supposed to do because I don't know. And then, like, one time it reset my settings, so I had to re-figure out what the settings were because I didn't remember what the settings were supposed to be. It just made it so much more complicated. I don't understand it. And it caused this this stream to be delayed and probably caused all these texture issues, and it caused a bunch of other streams to be delayed because I just couldn't figure out how to get this dumb stream started. I don't know. That's my rant. I'm done ranting about YouTube for the night. There's Jeremy Murray's second in points, not having the best start. Back in 33rd. Alright, passing around the outside, it's not going to work. I didn't have anywhere else to go there, though. Right now I need to get back to the bottom. It's not going to happen. No, it's going to happen here. The black cars were testing the 550 package during the real race. Oh yeah, you told me about how YouTube doesn't let you stream anymore. despite your barely visible beard. But yeah, don't mind. I know that you said it detected it from your videos, but like, don't ever give anything your face for it to scan in for whatever reason. If you sign up for something and it says it needs to take a picture of your face, then unsign up for it. Apparently Discord is going to make my account a teen account because I am not going to do the face verification, which, fine by me, makes me feel young. I've seen funny memes of people's like search history, like trying to get the AI thing to, the Google AI thing to convince them that you're an age that you're not. Because apparently that's what they do. They, like, if you don't send them your face, they check your like browsing history and YouTube history and try to guess what your age is based on that. Are both Dylan's 550 testers? I don't know. I saw Ty Dillon. I haven't seen Austin Dillon. I haven't really been paying attention though to who I've been passing. But yeah, now the annoying thing is I'm not going to know if some of my mirrors for position or not if these green flag runs go long enough to where there's lap traffic. It's going to be a long race. 20-second lap times, multiply that by 500. 3 minutes, or 1 minute for 3 laps. $500 divided by 3 is what, 167 or something like that? So that's like close to 3 hours of green flag racing. which isn't bad. My streams are often about 3 hours long, but with breaks and stuff, which I'm going to be taking a few. This will probably be a pretty long night. It'll probably be close to midnight Eastern time by the time this finishes. Where is Casimir's going? Routine again, ignore the knee and back pains, probably from carrying your book bag around, not from working construction. I mean, when I was in freshman year, I was in marching band, and I was one of those big bass drum players, and it actually did give me back pains. So yeah, as a 14-year-old, I was already having back pains. Because like the harness or whatever was like broken, and like there's like no padding on it, and the school is too cheap to replace them, so we're only a tenth of the way through this time by. I need to catch up on the chat. That's why I started pirating anime. Yeah, honestly, you're real. 200 minutes equals 600 laps. Brian Vickers' car's black. It's not because he's 550 testers, but because he was in the files that he's censored. Sister had scoliosis by 7th or 8th grade. I need surgery. Dang. Yeah, I mean, when my sister was born, she had a misplaced hip or something, and needed to wear a brace for like the first year of her life or something. Yeah, I'm starting to struggle now as I was seeing the worn tires. Guys in front are pulling away, guys behind are all over my bumper now. I want to use the second paint scheme. I have a Sirius XM primary paint scheme. Well, this is the Bass Pro Shops paint scheme, but the thing is, there's the one that I have has it's a pain in the butt to edit paint schemes in this game, because you have to like reset all the, or like minimize all the graphic settings, otherwise the game crashes if you try to save it. And then there's a bunch of sponsors on that car that are out of date, so I mean, it wouldn't take too long to make them in date, but I just have a feeling that like I'm gonna get a new sponsor or lose a sponsor or something like the very first race I do that, and I'm gonna have to go right back and edit both cars. And so I'm kind of waiting until that happens before I edit again, so I can just edit both at once. these lap times are looking to be a little bit more than 20 seconds, by the way. More like 21 seconds with the worn tires, so. Alright, there's the leader. At least I can tell who the leader is. That green M&M's crispy, is that what it was? Honestly, not a big fan of that car. But I mean, he has always been my favorite driver, and that is the car that he won his first championship with, and I do have a big poster of that car in my wall, on my wall. Yeah, I'm struggling. Everyone's behind me. Oh, and just Cole Witt just absolutely turns me. Wow. Oh, jeez. Okay, there's a yellow. I just got absolutely dumped by Cole Witt there. Just absolutely, he just turned right into me. And then everyone just piles in. Well, that was fun. I mean, no point in taking a wave around. I have a feeling there's going to be people that stay out anyways. Yeah, this needs repairs. Turn 1 at parking lot or junkyard, yes. Well, that's annoying because now I'm going to be one of the few cars a lap down. There's probably only like not even 10 cars a lap down. So yeah, 3 people pitted. Oh, somehow Michael Annette did get away from around, okay. Nicole Witt gets the lucky dog for turning me, very nice. Yeah, we're gonna have to speak to NASCAR about that one. Whoa. Getting the brakes way early. Yeah, these chaotic short track restarts in this game. Okay, so Casey Mears is probably the last car in the lead lap. And then I just get turned. I thought that was Cole Witt again for the second time. Unbelievable. So yeah, Cole Witt is 34th. So 35th is as high as I can go for the lap down cars. So that's going to be great. It's going to be real hard to come back from then. Especially when I'm not that fast to begin with. But all those cars I was ahead of before, so I can get ahead of them again. And by the way, I see a Cheerios car up there, so you know Austin Dillon is... Yeah, try to turn me again. I'm sick and tired of these computer drivers trying to just wreck me everywhere. I'm not taking it anymore. If someone does that again, they're getting wrecked. Somebody's in the wall, someone's in the wall. Dale Jr. just shoved Trevor Bayne into the wall. I don't remember who took Tires New State out, but they're probably up here holding everyone up. But yeah, I remember this race went completely caution-free the very first time we came here, so I can't rely on the AI to cause yellows themselves. So if I'm the first car a lap down and I see Cole Witt, you better believe that I'm about to get a lucky dog. It's a long race, you should have wrecked Cole Witt. Yeah. If I see him and if a yellow would be good for me, then because the yellow that he caused was great for him, he got the lucky dog. So who's your favorite driver? I want the black car, no number, no sponsor. Which one? Yeah, it's like F1. Who's your favorite driver? Oh, the Mercedes. Which one? Yeah, he's trying. Whoever that is trying. I don't know who it is because I can't see their car, but trying to wreck me. Good thing that Cole Witt has a does not have a black car, so I can identify him. I see him right back there. Yeah, so I'm in 38th. I think 35th would make me first car lap down. So if I can get there and then Cole Witt catches up to me. Oh, sorry, Mikey. No, we're 4 wide. Park it, park it. Never mind, car doesn't turn. Okay, Ty Dillon, I assume, is next for position. Don't know where he is because he's probably a black car. Gonna assume it's the one in front of Bobby Labonte. Nope, that's Chase Elliott. Alright, great. Ty Dillon is black. Okay. Probably first time anyone's ever said that sentence. I'm setting it 3 wide here. Not gonna work probably. Oh yeah, it kinda worked. Yeah, it did work, nice. Chase Elliott IRL Martinsville winner. Just swerving everywhere. It makes it easy to pass when they do that. Alright, Dale Jr., he's already deep in the points. Running 28th. Don't know what's going on with Hendrick. It's like 3 of their 4 cars were really low in the points. If I pit under green, I should hit the barrels. Yep, sounds good. Already did that on NASCAR 25. Did a 4 wide at New Hampshire without crashing. It is a pretty wide track. I do like that track a lot. More than this one, to be honest. This is when I start struggling. Right front is wearing down a lot more than the others. Let me catch up real quick. Small details like the barrels having physics. Yeah, there's a lot of little attention to details in this game that that 704 or what NASCAR 25 has not felt like adding. Either take the career mode seriously, or what? Yeah, I am, or make core memories with your buddies on your birthday in Quick Racer split screen. I remember in NASCAR 2011, my friend, we'll call him Kai as a placeholder, we decided to do split screen, no cautions, visual damage. Kai went backwards in Daytona or Talladega, and my challenge was to get through the wreck. That sounds like a fun challenge. That sounds chaotic too, and that's a good idea. Yeah, I never played these games with anyone, just by myself. Didn't have any friends that like NASCAR, didn't have any siblings. My only sibling is 11 years younger than me. also not a gamer, so don't need friends when I have friends on computer player friends that dump me like Cool Whip. Yeah, it's getting harder sticking on both entry and exit. Just like all the short tracks, I'm like good on the straights and on exit, but I'm just terrible in the center and the corners compared to the AI. Held for review. Oh boy. Oh yeah, you can see why that got held for review. I mean, I could probably just like make you mod since you're here a lot, and then it probably won't flag you for review every time. People are on pit road, probably those that, Dale Jr. is one of them. Those that stayed out for whatever reason. I like hearing the fans cheer every time I make a position, even if it's from someone on pit road. Michael and Ed, who got the one of the wave rounds. Okay, I'm just all over the place. I'm sorry to the guys behind me. They're like trying to figure out how to get around my crazy driving. They're just so much faster in the center of the corners, and that's what's causing them to get all discombobulated. Oh, hey Damien, how you doing? How be the driving? Good, but this game has already made me mad, or just YouTube in general. Because I was having technical difficulties getting YouTube to start my stream because they made it so much more complicated than it used to be. And me constantly tabbing out of the game trying to get the stream to work has caused graphical issues in the game. As you can see, like half the cars are completely just black, and that's just something I can't fix anymore. Just have to deal with it for the rest of this race. But yeah, how are you doing? $500 laps of this, and only just crossed a quarter of the way. Also, I don't know why the walls say chase for the Sprint Cup when it's literally the beginning of the season. Why did I pick the number? Thank you, JJ. Very nice. Yes, it's hard to read chat and pay attention at the same time. I only get like half a second per each lap to look down at the chat, so that's why I'm a little bit slow at replies. But why I'm 72? Because no other number that I used was available. You know, 32 is my main number, but dumb Bobby the Bunny had to take it, and then like 31 was taken, 34 was taken, 30 was for some reason not an option, even though it's not even taken in this game. Like there just wasn't any numbers that I liked, and so I just picked 72 because well, actually the reason I picked 72 is because it was a number that I felt like nobody that played this game ever picked before, so that's really the main reason why I picked 72, because it didn't have any other numbers that I liked, so that's my only good reason for picking that particular number. I gotta go to the bathroom really bad. Can't wait for these pit stops. Or yellow. So yeah, I guess fuel window was like 120 laps because that's when those who didn't fit under yellow came in. So it should be good to make it on 3 more stops. Numbers of personal meaning to you: 03 and 08, 22 to 30, 33, 40, 92 to 99, on occasion 75 or 85. Yeah, my number order is typically 32 is number 1, and then 31 if that's not available, and then 34, and then 30, and then that's really it. Most of the time I can pick at least one of those 4 numbers in these games, but not this one. So then it might be like 16, that's not available, 12, that wasn't available, even though I'm pretty sure there's no 12 in this game. I don't know, something like 7 that wasn't available. At least now in NASCAR 25 I can pick any number, even ones that someone else already has. Before, the game only gave you like 20 options, so I'm pretty sure I wasn't able to pick 34 in the Xfinity Series before until prior to that update. And I could pick 32, but I don't want there to be 2 32 cars, so. But in the Cup Series I know I can pick 32. I'm pretty sure, at least. Can't think of any 32 Cup car in recent years. The team that used to be 32 that Pablo Bonnie's driving in this game went defunct years ago. Seven is Allgaier. Not in my save. Oh yeah, maybe it's like one of the bonus, like extra paint schemes. Yeah, you might be right. Or is it? Oh yeah, Allgaier's 51 in this game. And he's full-time. But no, I do remember, I think it's Regan Smith, actually. The Junior Motorsports 7 is in this game. It's a car you can pick in a single player, but it doesn't show up as an AI driver. And I think like Eric Jones is in this game too. And like 1 or 2 others, I can't remember exactly who they are. Actually, I think Bubba Wallace is in this game, if I remember correctly. But again, you can't race against him, you can only play as him in single player. Alright, it won't be too long till pit stops. Kevin Harvick is leading, not too far behind me. Put me another lap down. Yeah, I'm just slow here. I can't catch JJ Yeley. I actually have the difficulty down to 80, by the way, for this track. Which, as you can tell, if it was on 100, then I would be getting absolutely destroyed. I guess this is one of those tracks in this game that's harder. I do like the clean air. Not if I pit now, I probably will just come out in a bunch of traffic. So I'm gonna stay out for as long as I can. Big drift off turn 4. Been doing that quite a bit. Yeah, here comes Kyle Busch. Or no, never mind. I thought that was him right behind 32. Oh yeah, that's right. Sam Hornish is in this game, but for some reason he's not a... I think it's because I replaced him. But actually, no, if I remember correctly, he doesn't even show up in a quick race either. Oh, jeez, yep. It's had a big slide there, and it's all good. Yeah, just go on ahead. Well, now I'm definitely not getting back on the lead lap. You know, why am I getting held up by the 2 liters? I think this is like the lowest this track is the lowest my right front tire ever gets. Because it takes a long time to run out of fuel here. I'm surprised the left front doesn't get orange here like it does at Phoenix. And brake rotors are on fire probably. Now I'll go after Colwidia if I see him again, and if a yellow would be good for me, then he's getting wrecked. Oh, you changed to 92 because you noticed a 99. Yeah, I mean, it's cool that it lets you pick any number, so like if you wanted to be double 99, then you could. But yeah, I would avoid being a number that someone else already has. But I would rather it let you pick any number rather than just a few options like NASCAR 25 and some of the early NASCAR Heat games. I actually think it took until NASCAR Heat 4 to where you could pick any number. I think before you only had like 4 or 5 options. Alright, someone was on pit road. Oh, there goes Harvick. Okay, never mind. He looked like he was gonna pit. Okay, now he's pitting. I honestly might come in like this time, just before pit road gets real crowded. Yeah, I come in this time. Doesn't let me shift down. Alright, there we go. Alright, gonna take a 5-minute break. Also, I changed my color palette from blue to white, from blue and white to a mix of dark red, yellow, and gray. Oh yeah, I bet that looks nice. 8, 28, 36, or 90. Yeah, I remember that. Can we pick those numbers? We are gonna take a 5-minute break. Be right back. Why would I run into the barrels, Ohio? I don't understand. Oh yeah, it's pretty normal in like late model stuff to have like a 15B and stuff. I haven't sat through a full night of racing there since like 2018 because I run modifieds the last in the night. And modified feature sucks. They spend more laps under yellow than green. Do they? I mean, I guess that's not. Whoa, that's not too surprising for a short track full of amateurs. Whoa, Kansas just getting randomly loose and like wrecking right in front of me. It didn't even hit him. Alright, so I didn't really gain or lose any time. Came out right behind JJ, who I was behind when I came in. Alright, hang on 1 second. Oh wait, we got a story time. My dad asked when the modifieds ran. When the modifieds ran the first yellow coming on. For my prediction, I said turn 1. And then turn 1, lap 1. Someone spins and brings yellow. I turned to my dad and said, "Told you." I remember I had something like that similar. The first time we ever camped at Daytona for the July race, back when it was in July. It was an Xfinity Series race. Back when it was called the Nationwide Series. And I said, I bet the big wreck is going to happen with 5 laps to go. And then with 5 laps to go, a huge crash happened right in front of where we were camping in turn 4. And my dad was like, "Wow, you were right." He was like so impressed that I predicted the future. Because I said it when there were like 10 laps to go too. I said, I bet at 5 to go they're going to wreck right here. And then that's exactly what happened. There's all guy are just turning right into Josh Wise. He's not number 51 today, he's number nothing. Oh, I wanted to set it in there. Mounted. If that was me in the 95, I would have gotten spun around from that contact. I'm sorry, Elgar, I gotta go. These guys are slow in front of me. I think it's because of Michael Annette. He's on older tires. Oopsies. Oh, he's dead. And then there's a yellow. No, he's fine. Yeah, they're hitting the brakes way early. Yeah, I mean, he tried to wreck me earlier in the race, so I'm not mad about it. Or I don't feel bad about it. Your dad thinks you're a psychic. Well, I mean, lap 1, turn 1's a pretty easy guess. It's not like you said lap 38, turn 3. Yeah, minor concussion. Yeah, I have a fast car when the tires are new. The tires are fresh. It's just when they start getting old, then compared to everyone else, I'm just a lot slower, it seems. Or not a lot slower, but I seem to be quicker than a lot of the AI when we all have fresh tires versus when we all have old tires. Maybe I just wear them out too much, I don't know. Alright, Harvick, if you're not going to go, I will take one of my laps back. Oh, there he goes. Now he goes. Yo, if he doesn't get by these slower cars, he's about to be the one that gets wrecked, and then I go in front of him, and then there's a yellow, and I get my lap back. I'm just annoyed because that one yellow that we had came out at a bad time. There were only a few cars left down, I was one of them. So it's just going to be really hard for me to move forward in the rest of the race. Just gotta be patient, I guess. Because like this would be for 26 right here if I was on the lead lap. Yeah, don't get wrecked, don't get wrecked. Make sure that I don't leave the bottom open or else they'll send it in there. It looked like for a second there, J3 was about to just pit maneuver me, like Cole Witt did. Winner at Dega, DNF at Dover. In NASCAR Heat 4, I don't even think you can DNF in that game, can you? This is so dumb. I keep getting held up by these guys. I mean, like, they're... Oh, look how many people are behind me, too. And look who's right behind me, Michael McDowell, after he just went head-on into the wall. Yeah, if I had my spotter turned on, he would be yapping non-stop right now. Oh, hello, Kyle Busch. Yes, I'm here. Oh, this is going to be a mess. All these guys are probably going to be swarming by me now. check one more thing real quick. You count a 36 or worse as a DNF. Oh, okay, fair enough. '30th, yeah, so pretty much I'm DNFing right now. I knew I wasn't going to be very quick here. I didn't feel too fast in practice, but I mean, I'm like almost the same speed as the leaders. I'm still keeping up with Kevin Harvick. It's just that, you know, I don't qualify, and this is a track where qualifying is important. In that early yellow, when I had just gone a lap down, it just was not ideal at all. Yeah, okay, the thing is, if you're gonna hit my left rear, at least back out of it. These AI cars that don't back out of it keep ramming into you and try to wreck you. Set that way too deep. Yeah, now I don't want to go a lap down because now I don't want a yellow because I'm just behind the leader. That would be by then there would be no way that I'd be finished anywhere higher than 36th. Oh, yeah, and there's a yellow right when I said I don't want a yellow. Are you kidding me? Why does Jimmy Johnson have a flat tire? And he just spins around. Okay, well, that's fun. I'm staying out. I better get a wave around. Watch, now it's not going to give me a wave around. Okay, it gave me a wave around. Nice. How does that happen? Right when I say I don't want a yellow because I'm right behind the leader, and then a yellow comes out that I don't cause. Okay, so quite a lot of cars stayed out. Oh, like 5 cars stayed out. Plus, some people got a wave around. So, I don't know if that's a good yellow for me or not. It will depend, because now I'm going to be off cycle for most of the field, but I still think that we're all going to have the same number of stops. Like, I don't think that they're going to have a pit stop less than me. Because fuel window is like 120 laps, and there's more than 240 to go, so everyone, including myself, should have to pit 2 more times still. It's just going to depend on when other yellows come out, if they do come out. Yeah, I'm gonna be super slow now because they're on fresh tires. I'll probably be a lap down again by the time I pit. So yeah, all those guys that stayed out will probably just pull away. Kevin Harvick already back in the lead. I'm pretty sure he restarted like 6th. You know, he only took 2 tires. Oh, hitting the brakes early there, Michael Net. There you go. I'm pretty sure he pitted, and that was just passing for positions. That was nice. Yeah, see, if I had taken tires, I would probably be in the middle of this mess, like I was on the last restart. Because I would be faster, I have more grip. But like, even with me, even with them having much fresher tires than me, they're still not pulling away from me because of they're all just messing each other up in the traffic. They just wiggle off the corners and then check up and stuff. And so yeah, again, sorry that my 500 sub stream is half the cars are black. I blame YouTube for it, for making me tab out of the game so many times, which probably caused that graphical issue due to how stupid its streaming update is. That's for position. I would like to take that, Chase Elliott. Cool. Danica's just like hit the brakes or something. In the middle of the straightaway. Very nice Danica move. Yeah, her rear bumper is destroyed, I can see why. Am I gonna go watch the Backrooms movie? No. I don't even like watching movies to begin with, let alone movies that will, destroy my mental health. Even more than it already is. Are you? Yeah, keep it up there, Mikey. Probably not. I've been disappointed twice this year, what, from movies? Yeah, I just don't care. I never cared for movies. I'll watch like maybe 1 or 2 movies a year. And like, they're probably movies that I've already seen before too. I never go to the movie theater. I never like stream movies or anything. The FNAF 2 movie characters lacked basic thinking, critical thinking. I haven't seen that either. Past halfway, by the way, finally. This has been a 2-hour stream just about already. Would have been 2 hours if I was able to start on time. But yeah, this is likely going to be the last stream for a minute. I don't think I'm going to stream next week. Maybe next weekend, but I'm going to be busy during the week doing stuff and catching up on stuff. So yeah, you'll probably see the NASCAR 25 resume on the weekend of the 13th. I just have to go look at my calendar real quick. it's hard to pass when I'm faster in the straights, but they're so much quicker in the center of the corners, especially on the outside. Like, I'll get to his inside here, but then he'll just, well, maybe not, because I way overshot it. Yeah, there we go. Just gotta do that more often, just to drive him way up the track. Oh, and he's showing his displeasure. I'm sorry, Ty. So you get for not bringing any wrap today is have an advantage, a weight advantage. Having no wrap on that car. But yeah, it'll probably be a while, like 3 or 4 weeks till I stream this game again, because I wasn't planning on doing this game twice in 1 week to begin with, but I realized that I was at 499 subs and the next race was a 500 lap race, so I was like, well, a good way to celebrate 500 subs, even though, you know, it's not really that much to celebrate. It doesn't really matter to me, just as long as I have a platform where I can stream these games and people can watch if they want. Stop hitting that curb. At least there's still grass there. It's not, doesn't say yellow wood or whatever down there, instead in pavement. Which another thing that makes me mad about NASCAR is they're slowly losing their grass, which in some cases I understand, like at Daytona down the back straightaway after Ryan Preece's wreck, but like Watkins Glen, there's no need to make that track a Walmart parking lot. Hold on, I'm going to be pitting here in a bit, and then I'll catch up on the chats. Probably like in 10 laps or so. Next time I get held up, I'll come in. Or next time I know I'm gonna get held up. Hit the barrels, why? I'm not hitting the barrels. First of all, I can't even hit the barrels because where that cone is, that's when it takes over for you. crowd hit him right there with a terrible entry. To mess with the AI, honestly, they would probably just drive through them like they're not there. If someone else wants to hit them, that'd be nice. I mean, that's happened before in NASCAR 25 at Watkins Glen. The last time we were there. Alright, I'm coming this time. Slow down, 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 slow down. Oh, that was close. Oh no. Please don't tell me I sped there. Again, I can't shift down because the third gear is like, only lets you go up to like 35 miles an hour. That was close. Please don't give me a black flag. This is a terrible track to get a black flag at. Alright, I'm going to take another 5-minute break. Hold on, let me read the rest of the chats first. The JJK movie, I don't know what that is, was 1.5 hours, not bad, except the first third of the movie was a recap, and as soon as it got interesting, the end credits began. Yeah, that's what movies be doing. I also plan on watching the Assassination Classroom movie if an English dub enters theaters. Since you got 500 subs, how many more till you start selling feet pics? I think I would need 500 subs on a different platform, and not this one. But yeah, I'll be back in about 5 minutes. Alright, still got another 2 stints to go. And better not give me a black flag. In this game, it takes a while for black flags to come up. I'm hoping that now that I crossed the line, that if I did speed, they forgot about it by now. Okay, they're not giving me a black flag. I'm still waiting for it to jump scare. Okay, I don't think I got a black flag. Very nice. It did look like I entered at like 35 when the speed limit was 30. Oh, look who it is. But right now would be a really bad time for a yellow. Oh yeah, thank you. Right now would be a really bad time for a yellow. Because I'm 3 laps down. I just pitted. So, if I do get to Colwitt, he's going to have to survive. Yeah, unfortunately, I can't bring a yellow out when I'm 3 laps down. I haven't just pitted. I need to wait for everyone else to do their pit stops. And now I've got fresher tires in these bumps, and I'm gonna get held up by them. And Bobby Labonte doing everything he could right there to get to my inside. Yeah, I'm gonna get to your inside if you're gonna do that to me. Don't even think about coming down on me. Oh, watch yourself, buddy. There was no room to go to my inside there, and he still tried. Yeah, you can get up out of my way. There we go, make him lose a spot. That's not even half of my revenge yet. Don't worry, Colwood, it's coming. If there's a good time for it, it's coming. But right now is not a good time for me, so... You will live to see another day as it is. No, 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 no. Don't wreck, don't wreck, don't wreck, don't wreck, don't wreck, don't wreck. Oh, it looked like he was about to get sideways, and then Bobby Labonte saved him. Yeah, when I got fresh tires, I'm a lot faster than these guys. I gotta be extra careful. Coward, are you talking to me? I'm not. I'm 3 laps down. I would be trapped 3 laps down if a yellow came out now. Once everybody who pitted at the yellow pits again under green and I see Colwitt, then there's likely going to be a yellow within the next few laps. Where are you going? Stay up there. All these guys coming now are the guys that stayed out in last yellow, pretty sure. It'll probably be like another 50 laps until they have to come in, so that's a long time to just be careful. There's mild concussion, McDowell. Trying to race them as clean as I can, by the way. Every time I ram into them is not on purpose. I promise. 9 times out of 10. I keep on the bottom. No, no, no. That's okay, you got Wiggly's. It falls back. Is there any car left without scraps? Probably not. I think everybody got scraps up in that first caution. I hesitate as far away from Michael McDowell there as possible because there was like the buddy, keep it down there. That was like the same situation as when I got dumped by Cole Witt. And now he's just ramming into me. This is a mess. Why did I have to cycle out in this mess? Look how much clean track there is ahead of Trevor Bayne. That's what I want to get up to. I got fresher tires in these guys. I like to think I can do it. There we go. I'll just pull away from those guys and we'll deal with Trevor Bayne. If I can get to him. Cool Witt is the 10 out of 10, yeah. The thing is, he was my rival like the entirety of last year as well. I had a lot of beef with him, and it continues over. Yeah, that's how it was. Last year it was me versus Colwitt to get 30th in the points, which I didn't get by the end of the regular season, but they still put me in anyways, which was weird because they didn't put Casey Mears in, who was also below 30th with a win. So I still don't know to this day how that happened. But that should not even be a concern this season. We got much faster cars. Okay, the biggest problem, well, I guess the main biggest problem with this strategy is if a yellow comes out, then I'm absolutely boned. But the other problem with this strategy is new viewers coming in to watch this video sees me in 40th 3 laps down and thinks I'm doing terrible, which I am, but they won't understand the whole picture, how everyone else still has to pit 2 more times and we can make it on 1 more stop. I imagine around like lap 360 or so is when they'll probably start pitting. Remind me what percentages of races you run in NASCAR 15. What percentages of races is 100%? What do you mean? Running used Gibbs equipment, yep. The previous season I was running Gibbs equipment that blew up in a previous race. Oh, what percentages can you run? I think it's everything in increments of 5, so like 5, 10, 15, 20, and so on. Well, maybe not 5, I don't know about 5, but yeah, I'm pretty sure that's how it is. It's like you could do a 95% race if you wanted. Which is how the newer NASCAR games should be. It makes no sense why I can only pick between 13 and 25. Like, I can't have anything in between. Because like sometimes 13 feels too short, but 25 feels too long. And then if for some reason 25 isn't long enough for you, you can only go up to 50. You can't do like 30 or 40. I used to do 30% on this game actually. Before I streamed this game, when I just did career mode by myself, I did 30% distance. Whoa, that was a big slide. The biggest slide I've ever had today. Season 1 was home-built equipment. Yeah, we 3D printed the car and engine. ChatGPT made our car. But I am building up money. If I can afford it, then I'm gonna try to have like maxed out parts when we get to the playoffs, but I don't know if I'll make that much money in time. imagine you can just pick a number between 1 and 1,000 for career mode. Anyway, that would be pretty funny. Most people would probably not know how many laps to set a particular race. They probably just set it to like 20 at every track, and Martinsville race would be super quick, and the Sonoma race would be a lot longer. Okay, I'm glad that I'm in clean air. I'm glad that I'm not in the mess that's not far behind me. But now I'm afraid that what happened before is going to happen again. With looks like Jimmy Johnson blew a tire. Like, did he not change tires or something when he pitted? And now that has me worried that that's going to happen again. I'm bringing out a yellow one shortly after I pitted. Well, I'm already off strategy. Yeah, season 1 was horrible. If you watch the first several races of this series, that was so bad. I was like wrecking in all the corners all the time. The car would do goofy things. As soon as I got a suspension upgrade, which is the best upgrade you can get in this game, it was so much easier to drive, and I was doing so much better. And it's cheap too. It's like if you get to playing this game, the thing you should do as soon as you can is get a suspension upgrade. Alright, yeah, when they all pit, I'm probably going to get absolutely ran over with them on fresh tires. It'll be fun. Oh, there you go, starting to pit. This is gonna be fun. Can't wait to get absolutely ran over by everybody for the next 50 laps. Enjoy the clean air while I have it. you would find a way to make me do 1,000 laps in one sitting at Bristol. Is that a threat? What does it say? No, kind of gay talking about getting ran over by everyone. I mean, I would rather that than the actual meaning of getting ran over. I'm not gonna lie. Especially if it's Casey Kane, I mean, I'm just saying. I mean, I don't know what Flippy Doggenbottom's personal life is, but yeah. No one really knows his backstory. Well, there's Trevor Payne, who was just in front of me. Now he's behind me, but he's gonna be in front of me here in a second. Once he plows his way through me. Alright, but if you're gonna go around me, you need to step on the gas. Otherwise, sit behind me. Oh yeah, and then ram into me, thank you. I'm just gonna push you because you're just being ridiculous. Okay, there we go. So now I'm back to one lap down. So if I see Cole Witt, it's GG's for him. It's a small track. I'm sure it's not far-fetched that I would run into him pretty soon. Okay, I know this is pretty good. Not too many cars behind me. I've got Josh Wise back there, who's probably not going to be faster than me even on fresher tires. or he'll just go around me because I hit the curb and then the car wants to wreck. And now everyone's going to be behind me. Very nice. Well, back to 2 laps down. And now I don't want a yellow. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Just never let off there. Shoved me into the corner. Alright, 125 to go. I can probably pit now if I wanted to and make it to the end. Get out of this traffic, but I'll run a little longer. Probably go to like 400. Because last time I pitted for fresh tires, I was in heavy traffic for a while. Are they pitting? Okay, they didn't look like they were pitting last time, but they didn't. Alright, so they might make it to the end. I mean, I don't think it matters anyways. They're probably several laps behind me. Actually, I think Michael Annette was for position, wasn't he? You're gonna head out. Alright, good night. Thank you for chatting. I probably won't stream next week, to be honest, but definitely the week after. And maybe like next weekend. but I'll see. And of course they're going to cycle out right where I am. The question is with their fresh tires, are they going to go or not? I guess I'm not going to deal with them if they're just going to be really slow. I'll be at 31st now. Like the highest I've been all day. Trevor Bain, who was right in front of me not too long ago, is now 7 seconds ahead of me. Really shows the difference between fresh and worn tires. You see, at 31st is probably as high as I'm going to get, unless there's yellows. But a yellow now would still be pretty bad. I need to stop saying that, because last time I said that, a yellow came out right after I said it. Alright, yeah, these guys are on fresh tires. Fresher tires. Whoa, watch it. Oh, Geiger. Oh, jeez. Yeah, everyone's running over me. This might be a good time to just make my pit stop and just get tires on and get out of this mess. Because I'm losing more time from the traffic than I would dividing my pit stops evenly. And the cars didn't turn there off turn 4 very nice. Oh, look at that. Colwood is right behind me. Hello, Brad. Hello, Brad. Car, hi. Or, not car high, just sent it in there. I can't even pit now, because, dude, I need to get out of this traffic, like, real bad. Ooh, I want to wreck him. But now I don't even think I can get to him. Because they're all just training me on the bottom. Oh. I don't know what happened there. We're okay. Where's Denny running today? Looks like 15th probably. Still not having a good season. I'm kidding. Alright. Let me do one more 5-minute break, and then I'll be back to finish this. Alright, got like just over 100 to go. This will be our final pit stop. Everyone else will have to make another pit stop. So we'll probably be like back in 40th again for a while. Okay, good I didn't come out in that mess. It's still a little bit of a mess behind. Well, actually, I'll probably catch up to this mess, won't I? Looks like I'm going to catch up to Cole Witt again. But again, I can't wreck him because a yellow now when I'm 4 laps down would be terrible. We need everybody to do their cycle. Yeah, with these first tires, I'm going to end up catching the madness instead. Before I was getting slowed up because they were all catching me, and now I'm catching them. That's the downside of being off strategy from most of the field. Whoa, Truex sending Denny Hamlin way up the track. would you look at that? Oh, and it's for position too. Did he just come off pit road? Well, again, I'm still 4 laps down, so I don't want there to be a yellow. Oh, he might just fly away from me on fresh tires. No, my tires are not that much older. If I can just keep him close. Pit crew should have held him for an extra second or two. Whoa, yeah, Cole Whitten knows. He knows what's coming. He's driving like crazy, looking in his. He wasn't looking ahead at all. Just looking in his mirror. Is he just gonna let me go? If he just lets me go, then I'm not gonna fight him because, again, I'm not bringing out a yellow when I'm 4 laps down. But if he catches back up to me, and after everyone else is pitted, it ain't gonna be pretty for him. Oh, looking in, he just has the audacity to still ram into the back of me. Are there even any emergency vehicles here? Like ambulances in the infield? I don't even see any, but I'm just saying. They might want to get ready. Yeah, look at him fighting back. Oh, the audacity to fight back. No, he's... You've got to be kidding me. Yo, I actually cannot believe this guy. No, look at him pulling away again. The thing is, they're probably not going to pit. They probably don't have to pit for a while, like for another like 50 laps or so. Oh, if someone has a flat tire, it's Kyle Busch. Why? Why does Kyle Busch have a flat tire? And then he couldn't make it to pit road. Yeah, just route came down on me. Oh, we might be about to have a yellow anyways. Because that's how the last yellow happened. Cannot let that 35 car pull away. I refuse to get beat by him today. Yeah, there you go. Get passed by Carl Edwards on the outside. Busch is only just now on pit road. What was he doing the last 5 laps then? I sent that in there. If it was anyone else, I wouldn't have done that. Oh, this guy behind is being annoying. Who is this? Blaney? Come on, are you gonna let me go or not? again. I was there. Cannot let him beat me. I should have just wrecked him when I could have. When I had the chance. Don't know why I'm worried about where I finish in this race, because I'm already in the playoffs. Doesn't matter anyways. Just want to get my revenge. I want to let him know that you can't just dump me. Yeah, these elite lap cars barge through me. I'm just losing more and more time to him. This is so sad. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I just got lapped by Trevor Bayne. Are you kidding me? Dale, I'm sick and tired of your do-to-do. Make me lose more time to the guy I'm trying to murder. You just saw him come off the road. He's got much fresher tires. And then he's not going to hit the gas off the corner. Just hold me up some more. Dale Jr., you were ahead of me already, but then every time you came off turn 2, you like hit the brakes on exit, so it's your fault that you're stuck behind me. Yeah, it's your fault. I'm not a rookie in this series anymore. I will not tolerate getting pushed around by these veterans any longer. Alright, less than 50 to go now. We were like 31st after the last pit cycle, so 34th makes me think that there's still... I mean, I'm just seeing people pitting like a few cars at a time. So like Bobby Labonte, I don't know if he's pitted yet, and whoever else I was ahead of. Hang on. Okay. Sorry about that. one more thing. Alright, just I'm texting back a friend, but we're all good now. I'm done. At least I got clean air now. I'm just disappointed that Cole Witt's gonna beat me after he dumped me early in the race to trap me a lap down the whole race and give himself the free pass. Like, that's actually the most unsportsmanlike thing you can do. And I'm gonna be going to the NASCAR hauler after this race, asking them why they gave Cole Witt the free pass for that, and not parking him. Barley Bonnie probably pitted already and is just way ahead of me somehow. Probably just had a really slow. Yeah, because it was before I came onto pit road last time. I was getting annihilated by lead lap cars and losing so much time. So they're probably just going to finish ahead of me. I'll just finish 34th. I mean, yeah, I haven't been too fast today. I mean, when I had the same tires as everyone else, I was like able to keep up with the leaders. So like, I had a decent car. I wasn't like slow, but it was just part of the challenge of the series is I don't qualify, so I start in the back, and then, you know, it's Martinsville, so you get lapped quickly here, and then Cole Witt just wrecked me at the worst time. And that just kept me trapped a lap down the whole rest of the race. And as I can't do anything about it, off sequence to, because I had to stay out one time to get a wave around. And so now my tires are older than everyone else's. Okay, Jeff Gordon no longer leading. Denny Hamlin now leading. He was like 15th before, so I like to think that he's like one of the only ones that hasn't pitted yet. Hello, Ricker's car high. Yeah, you're gonna run that weird whoop-de-doop line off turn 2. I'm not backing out for you. I don't understand how I'm getting held up by 2 cars that are laps ahead of me on first retires. I guess because it's Michael and Ed is up there and they can't figure out how to get by him. Okay, there they go. Now they figured it out. Poor Michael and Ed chose to take a wave round on that first yellow, and obviously didn't work out because he's in last. I'll race him cleanly though. I'll never... He can dump me as many times as he wants, and I'll never dump him back. Okay, now 2 laps down, but Denny Hamlin's still leading, so I don't know how he made up that many spots, because he was like 15th last time I saw him on track. So yeah, if he wins this race, that would be huge for him, because he's like 32nd in points. Alright, it's 18 to go now. Not catching Colwitt, not getting caught by Chase Elliott. We're just running our laps. $500 laps for 500 subs, although technically I'm going to be running like 498, but the leader ran 500. I would have liked to run 500 if I didn't get dumped by Colwitt, but he just had to ruin the fun. Hang on. I'm kind of catching back up to him. He's like struggling right now. He's right up there. And like Denny Hamlin is ahead of Cole Witt, so I'm going to keep that in mind on the final lap. That not Cole Witt, Chase Elliott. Chase Elliott can't pass me on the last lap. If I can keep close. I mean, I'm not close enough at all right now. We're running out of laps. Yo, Brad, I need you to stop doing that goofy line up the corner. I need you to... That's Ty Dillon, he's probably slow. Alright, if you're not gonna go, I'm gonna pass you. I can probably pass Ty Dillon. I'm just getting held up by a lead lap car. What the heck? I'm running out of laps. This is like 2 or 3 to go. Yo, I'm getting tired of Brad. Well, this is the last lap. I'm not gonna get him now. That's for holding me up so much when I'm trying to catch Cole Witt. If I couldn't wreck him, then he's getting wrecked. I think I could have caught Cole Witt, but Brad Keselowski just held me up so much there in the final laps. Seriously, if it was the final lap, if I had a chance to just throw it, like just full send it into turn 3 to destroy Cole Witt, I would have done it. And I was trying to get close enough to do it, but Brad Keselowski just kept getting in my way. Alright, well, not a good result for us. Courtesy of Cole Witt. Denny Hamlin wins, so that 32nd in points doesn't matter anymore. He's in the playoffs now. And yeah, he's just a... what did Denny Hamlin call Bowman? I don't think I can say it. Truex still a points leader. Greg Biffle up to 2nd now. McMurray falls to 3rd. And you'll see here... oh man. Casey Mears is out of the top 16. Denny Hamlin is in now with the win. He was 32nd, now he's 22nd in points. Dale Jr. gained 1 spot. Logano back in 29th. I don't think he made this chase last season either. But yeah, just an absolute chicken. Cole Witt. Yeah, renew. But yeah, next race. Where are we going? Texas, I think. Yep, if there's a good chance that we can wreck him, maybe by next time I will have cooled off. But yeah, so probably not going to stream next week. Maybe I'll stream on my other channel on the weekend, like next weekend. But next thing I'll probably do is NASCAR 25, and that'll probably be on either April 13 or 14. But yeah, gonna take next week off. Thanks for watching. Thanks for 500 subs, and probably be like 3 or 4 weeks till I play this game next, to be honest, because I wasn't expecting on doing this game twice this week. But yep, see you next time.